of glory in the day. Yeah. Lord, you lead me, you never let me stray. You are my pillar of fire in the night. Oh, you shine your light in my darkest moment. You are my cloud of glory in the day. Lord, you end up in this room. Yeah. Imagine you said it this morning and I take it cruise. That did not. The valuable one to be too. I want people see when you born a child. You're not born it. Yeah. But the thing is when you born a child, and it end up in this room. Yeah. Imagine you said it this morning and I take it cruise. That did not put you. Let's take it. But stay. Talking and talking and we get to this. You cannot think it. You're calling mama, baby. For me, it's true. It doesn't go through. My head is here. There's a session. Let us talk about it. There's a session. Let it come out. Welcome to the session. Let us talk about it. There's a session. What you know, what you know, I know where I'm going. Let's have a session. Oh, come on. Welcome to the session. I don't know where I go. Let's have a session. Let's see this nation. Let's have a session. Welcome to the session. I want people see when you're born a child. You're not born it. Yeah. But the thing is when you're born a child, and it end up in this room. Yeah. Imagine you say it this morning and I take it cruise. That did not put you. Let's take it. But stay. Talking and we get to this. You cannot think it. You're calling mama, baby. For me, it's true. It doesn't go through. My head is here. There's a session. Let us talk about it. There's a session. Let it come out. Welcome to the session. Let us talk about it. There's a session. What you know, what you know, I know where I'm going. Let's have a session. Oh, come on. Welcome to the session. I don't know where I go. Let's have a session. 19 yeah, why? Welcome to the session. Let's see this next generation. Let's have a session. Welcome to the session.
There is nothing more frustrating than parents losing their children to peer pressure, drug and alcohol addiction, indiscipline, criminal behavior, or the inability of their children to continue the legacy of their parents. Whether it is due to simple parenting mistakes, bad neighborhood, it affects all. Because a broken family leads to a broken community. And a broken community leads to a broken nation, where there is no regard for cultural and moral values or the rule of law. So now is the time to have the right conversations and take the needed actions that will shape the future of our families and our nation. Join the ZARZAR show, brought to you by Tama TV on Satcom Channel 2 and 6 every Saturday as we discuss the growth and development of families. The ZARZAR show, motivation, family, and relationship.
Good evening, and welcome to Top FM in ZWEDRU, Grand GEDEH County. The time check is 8 o'clock in Liberia. And of course, we are glad to be right here this moment. We're so glad we this day, and we've been waiting for this time to come, and it's here. So we now wait for our online viewers share this broadcast. Let's have some people coming on. If you listen by the way of video, I'd like to say welcome, and call somebody, tell somebody that the ZARZAR show is live on Top FM. I nearly said Tama. It's live on Top FM in GEDEH County, and of course it's live on the ZARZAR show page. Today, if you're joining us from the by the way of Facebook, from the television, we're not coming to you from TV studios, but we're coming to you live from ZWEDRU, Grand GEDEH County, and of course, it feels good to be here this time. And I mean, I said in the pro, and like I said on the flyer, we are taking it back to where it all started. A few years ago, we were right here on this particular platform, the Teacher People Communications Incorporated, and bringing you every Saturday morning that program that speak to your consciousness, speak to your conscience, that you need to do things the right way. And then since that time, things have changed for the good. Things has improved, and so we are glad to be here this hour. The time check is 2 minutes past 8 o'clock, and I will give you the chance to share this broadcast. Ask others to follow if you're following by the way of Facebook. Just welcome. If you're following us from the ZARZAR show page, the ZARZAR show page, or you're following us from the Top FM, Top TV page, we'd like to say you're welcome. Share this podcast, invite others to join. Let's talk about what we have to talk about here this evening. So tell somebody, you got time, call somebody, tell somebody that the show is on right here on Top FM. I repeatedly say Top FM. It's been very, very long. I'd like to say welcome to the man James. Follow us on Facebook. Welcome, Prilly, and we'd like to say welcome to our Facebook, our social media viewers here this evening. So we'll take this short musical break, and when we come back, we go right to the show right here this evening. It's going to be very, very, very informative. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And you don't want your brother or your sister to miss it, because this show cut across everywhere. It's for every person. Once you have life, once you're aspiring for bigger things, when you are aspiring to live a better life and to make an impact in the society, this presentation is specifically designed to other people. So let's take this break right here. Take this new theme song, and when we come back, we will continue right here and deliver what we have today for.
Our people say when you born a child, you're not born a too. Yeah. But the thing is, when you born a child, and it end up in this room. Yeah. Imagine saying, you said it was me when they end up taking cruise. That did not put you. Let's take it. But stay here. So we need yeah, cause you know my baby. You need to be. It doesn't go through. Now it is you. Let us start your life in family. Let's let us start your party there. What you know, I know where I'm going. Let's see this next generation. Welcome to the relaxation.
There is no then parents losing their children to peer pressure, drug and alcohol addiction, indiscipline, criminal behavior, or the inability of the children to continue the legacy of their parents. Whether it is due to simple parenting mistakes or a bad neighborhood, if because a broken family leads to a broken community, and a broken community leads to a broken nation. There is no regard for cultural and moral values or the rule of law. So now is the time to have right conversations and take the needed actions that will shape our nation. Don't realize that you're brought to you by Tamaki on Satcom Channel 2 and 6 every Saturday as we discuss the and developments of families. Realize that you
Yeah. But thinking when you born a child, and it end up in this room. Yeah. Imagine saying, you said it was me when they end up taking that did not put you. Let's take it. But stay here. Kind of thing.
There is no then parents losing their children to peer pressure, drug and alcohol, indiscipline, criminal behavior, the inability of the children to continue their lives.
Okay, like Stephen, now welcome to Tap FM. You're monitoring anywhere in the county, anywhere across the county, anywhere in the region, or anywhere you're monitoring us from in our network. I'd like to say welcome, and this is Tap FM 105.3 megahertz broadcasting live from Telecom Community. in ZWEDRU, GEDEH County. So it is so good to be on your radio here again and on your screens when you're watching from the way of the social media. If you're just encountering the Eli ZARZAR show, the Eli ZARZAR show is that show set aside to talk about things that matters, to talk about things away from politics. We have shows dedicated towards politics, entertainment, but this show talks about the things that really matter, and that is family. You know, our society have three key pillars. So according to sociology, the three key pillars of our society is family, government, and education. So government, education, and family. But the right structure should be family, education, and of course the government. So family provide the human capacity, the human resource, the human, the workforce. So this is why all of us that are working, all of us that are making impact, all of us that exist on this earth, that exist in this country, that are part of our society, are from a family. Nobody can ever tell me that I'm not from a family. The only two persons that are history recorded that were never from a family prior to their existence is Adam and Eve. The rest of us have been a product of two persons coming together, forming some kind of family. This is why we have tribes, we have countries, we have nationality, we have backgrounds. So family is our first structure of the society. The next one is education. The education system is what provides the basic knowledge, the basic tools that we need to operate. This is why it is mandatory in the modern time, or even in time past, that everybody learn, that everybody go to school. Because when you go to school, then of course you acquire the skill set that you need to be able to survive. Now the government provides, the tier structure of our society, the government provide regulations. That's why we have the president, we have government officials, we have law enforcement, and we have, government becomes the duty bearer. The government take care of all the people that the family produce. So the very people that the family produce work within the larger society, within the government, to provide regulations for all of us. So you see, the three key pillars of our society are family, education, and the. So you see, the three key pillars, they are all important. So if one of these pillars starts to malfunction, it's just like you have a building that is held by three pillars. If one of those pillars cracked or start having fraction or start having issue, you will notice that the building will not be in good standing anymore and it's going to collapse. And that is the problem that we have. So we, from the Eli ZARZAR show team, thinks that the problems that we are facing today are all due to the fact that the family is malfunctioning. We believe that the family now, the fabric of our society, the structure of our family, that dynamics, that beauty, that product that the family provides, for the larger society is lacking. So this is why we have a lot of Zocos, we call them disadvantaged youth. We have a lot of corrupt officials. We have people committing all kinds of atrocities because the family structure now has broken down. If you ever listen to an old man, the old man will tell you during our time, we used to be like this. We used to respect our elders. We never used to go to clubs like this. People are not taking drugs. And they will tell you all the good things that used to happen, because that was when family was family. That was when people used to go, children will go to bed on time. They will wake up in the morning, go to school, make the grades that they're supposed to make. It was that period where you find every uncle and every auntie was responsible for every child in the neighborhood. But it is not like that anymore. So the reason why we're having problems today is because we have problem with our families. And that's the reason why the Ila Zaza show is set aside to be able to address these things, to make sure that we, go back. Go back to that stage, go back to that place where we used to be, where family values were upheld. This is why this show is set aside. So it's broadcasted on Tama TV and on Facebook here every Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. And because we are using this platform, let's say Tap FM, this is why we are broadcasting this time from 8 upwards. So we're glad to be here. Few days ago, we came to you and tell you that we will be talking about the 3 key things, the 3 key network every person must have in order to live a very smooth life in 2025. So, before we go right into that discussion this evening, I want us to reflect on the importance of knowledge, right? So I want you listening to this radio right now. Take your pen, take your paper. Those of you watching by the way of Facebook, take your pen, take your paper, and let's jot down. Because at the end of my presentation, we'll have the time so that you can call and share your views, and then we can go forward from there. The book of Proverbs 12, verse 1 tells us that whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. And I mean, say, go to Proverb, and Proverb will tell you, the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 1 says, whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction, you that nobody can correct, you cannot do wrong if somebody tells you to correct. You are foolish, you are a fool. That's what the book of Proverbs is saying. So I believe that those of us that are here tonight, that are listening to this radio, we love knowledge. We want to be impacted. We want our lives to change. This is why you've taken up your time to be able to be glued to your radio and be watching by the way of Facebook. Now, talking about network. What is network? Somebody want to understand what network is. Right? Now, let's take it away from the social context and put it into a technical context. The network, like I said days ago, those that are the IT, that are computer literate, the network system, for example, the broadcasting system that we're using right now, we have the mixer, we have the microphone, we have the computers, we have the cameras that are, the lights, everything, especially the communication. I mean, those ones that are responsible to transmit sound and video. It is because of the network of equipments that I'm be able to reach you through your radios. It's because of this network I'm being able to reach you. Let's go to more familiar one. Our let's say our communication system, the GSM system. You have your cell phone, your SIM card. You have the tower, the transmission tower somewhere that is making it possible that when you dial somebody's number, you can get them. So basically, the network as a You somewhere now, you have it. Instead of helping your family members, you don't care. Some of you, you have it, you can afford, but the places your parents sleep in. Some of you, your children said they put in the outside for school fee, but you somewhere tonight, somewhere in a club, you're spending money on things that you're not supposed to spend money on. And you are neglecting your base network. If you are a father, if you are a mother, especially if you are a father, your children that you are neglecting today, that you are treating anyhow, could be your saviors tomorrow. If you see some old people where they got children, they got children, who are doing well, and they are living a reckless life. They're living that life where people can accuse them of which you want to check them. The time they were small, some of them, when they say lango or lanko, they were only getting child and getting hard. They were neglecting their wife and their children when they should be taking care of them. So if you know what I know, as a young person, as a man, as a woman, don't neglect your base network. You need your family members. No matter who you think you are, no matter how anointed you think you are as a pastor, no matter how wealthy you think you are as a businessman, no matter how influential you are as a politician, you need your family members. You need your friends. That's why I tell somebody one time, I said there's a difference between fan and friends. Right now, I have my friends who knew me from the day I was nothing up to today. They follow my works on Facebook and other places, and they believe in me, not because I have $1, I have a dime to give them. No. Not because I have to give them. Because they know me for who I am, because they've known me for so long, they are the ones who are there. Sharing my work, they are the one who will always be there with me. So your friends are not your fans. Because your fans, you need to be a celebrity, you need to be influential, you need to have hit song, you need to be having top 10 movies, you need to be a face before you have fans. But your friends will always be there, even if you blow or not. Some of you who are underground musicians, some of your friends will have your music in their phone. What are the music made sense? They're not made sense. They will just listen to it because you are their friend. So you don't want to treat these people carelessly. You remember Lucky Dube said, you said what? Treat the people that you meet on your way up because you will need them on your way down. And I say today, when you have it, don't be playing yanka. But tomorrow, if you ever slip from that position, if you ever slip from the opportunity that you have today that make you a good person, that people are looking up to you, if you ever make mistake and slip, your family members will always be there for you. So no matter what you do in this 2024, you and your brother can speak, you better go and fix it now. Some of you and your sisters can see eye to eye. You and your man are born, your partner are born, you can see eye to eye. Let me tell you, your best network. You don't. That's why people will say personal network, but I call it the best network, because without your best network, you cannot function. Take it from me today. That's what the best network is. Like the car, the 4 tires are on the car. No matter how good the car engine is, no matter how good, how beautiful, how comfortable that car is, when no air in the car tire, it will not move. If you don't have best network, that's why some people, when you're not married, you're not a family person, you're not from home, or you don't have people that you can listen to. People highly respect you. People don't respect you. Because what? You don't have a best network. So your best network is one key part of the networks that you must have as a person. Your best network you must have. Don't treat them anyhow. When God bless you, bring your family members along. Bring your friends along. Your close friends. Bring them along. Your best network. Don't joke with your best network. You today, if you're a family man, if God is blessing you, when you are, whatever you are doing, make sure your children sleep in good beds, they eat good food. If you can afford it, they go to good school. Because tomorrow when you are old, These are the very children that will be there, or else you will be like some people who say, "Well, Lanko, their children are sleeping in comfortable homes and they are sleeping in wretched places because what? They neglected their children. Some of them went to outsiders, other women out there, and they neglected their children. So when the children now start having it, they don't want to take care of them. So if you know what I know, don't neglect your base network. Whether you are that powerful imam, you are that powerful pastor, you are that large business owner, you are that politician, you are that young person, no matter who you are, don't joke with your family and your friends. Because for your office to employ you, you must have certain skill set. But your family, your friends don't need you to have any qualification. They will love you, they will accept you the way you are. So make sure your base network is in tight. Make sure your base network is in tight. Your family, your friends. I keep emphasizing this because I know how important it is. No matter how God bless me, first of all, my family has a culture that the respect, the ranking in my family is so high that you cannot easily disrespect the person that you are next to. You can't.